All clear, Gibbon. They're racing away. Favourite Bolt of Light was slow out about 3 parts of a length and is probably midway back in the early stages looking to recover. Harry Pepper, one of the first to respond. The white blinkers of Bull right there. Pink silks of Leobona. The favourites on the right-hand side, Black Sleeves and Cap. Scott for King now looking to dart around them. And the favourite Bolt of Light now gets one off the rail, racing 5 lengths off them. Abdicates just on his inside. Harry Cleaver's further back in the running 7 or 8 lengths off them. Paxay Turner's further back. Good speed for a maiden field past the 800 metre marker. 6 lengths away, Natterjack's dropped right out of it. 14 lengths off them. About to be homeward bound with just on 600 to go. Bull has the lead. On the inside, Harry Pepper's right there in second. Abdicate. On the outside, Scott for King. Leobona in the pink silks has got about 5 to make up. As for the favourite, Bolt of Light going to come down the centre of the course, Black Sleeves and Cap. 400 metres to go, Bull. Bolt of Light now looking to put it together. Harry Pepper, Leobona. Bolt of Light as they come to the 300. Natterjack's making up a lot of ground on the outside. Coming to the 200, Bolt of Light. Natterjack's looking to run on Paxay Turner. Abdicates on the inside. The favourite, Bolt of Light, those finding more over the last 100. And Bolt of Light, still very green, but he goes on to score. Paxay Turner second. Natterjack does enough for third. Abdicates on the inside in a photo. Harry Pepper and Leobona. Well, here's the favourite, Bolt of Light, still very green in the running around the turn. He's a little bit slow into stride, and then around the turn, Anthony Del Pesh just kept him interested, and at the 300 metre marker, he had his head in front, and the last 150 just starts to stretch away. Not much behind him, but he's obviously going to improve with the experience under the belt. Paxay Turner comes out second best. And this run from Natterjack, well, round the turn, he was like 12, 14 lengths off them. He was some 6, 7 lengths off the chasing pack. He made up the ground at the 300 and probably a horse to be with next time out. Abdicates on the inside, and then came Harry Pepper. Further back, Leobona, Bull's next wave. So the favourite, Bolts of Light, comes into the lead. Harry Pepper, Natterjack looked threatening for a couple of stride. He made up about 10, 12 lengths coming to the 300. But Bolts of Light's now in front. Harry Pepper tries to stay on. And Natterjack just running around on the outside. And that burst of speed just taken its toll the last 100. But Bolts of Light, much to the delight of the punters, comes through in race number 3. Short odds, but he will prevail. Down the inside there, you can see Paxay Turner, Natterjack and Abdicate, but he has a side-on shot of the favourite, Bolts of Light, number 9. That's the one you can pencil in to the winner's frame. Back to the studio.
Well, the odds-on favourite is obliged in the first leg of the place accumulator. Number 9, Bolt of Light, the son of Dynasty, and after a promising debut over a distance that's way too short with him, he's come to win well. As I mentioned, I had a word with the assistant trainer, Nathan Kotson, earlier on today, and he gave us a bit of confidence. Natty, you mentioned short in the betting, but he's been doing well back home and you liked him.
Yeah, Deej, you know, first time he needed it, but he wasn't tuned up and he came on quite a bit from that run. Yeah, it was just a good win, and he also needs much further than this.
Yes.
But great win, just well done to Mr. and Mrs. Josta and to Derek, and yeah, thanks to Anthony.
Yeah, he looks like a big baby still, Natty.
Yeah, he's only learning what it's all about. It's only second start, these.
One more runner left, and recently you've been keeping 100% strike rate. Could we have another winner today from your stable?
It would be nice, but yeah, geez, look, I think there's one or two others there. She back in distance. She did work well last week, so I'm hoping for a good run there.
You thought that maybe last time a bit too far?
Look, I don't know what to make of it. She actually didn't raise a gallop there.
Yes.
But I brought her back to a trip. She has won a 12 before, so hopefully this is what she wants.
Thanks for that input, Natty, and give our best to the winning owners, of course, the Eusters, and to Mike de Kock.
Thanks very much.
Well done, Nathan Kotson. Bonge, you're going to give us the feel here, because obviously we know the source is looking for further, and we saw it today. Only got going very late.
Yeah, it was hard work, actually. He never travelled in the race with me. He was always off the bridle. And up the straight, even he hit the front, he was looking at everything. He's still a big baby, and he wants 10 furlong, this horse.
Looks that way on his pedigree and the way he races.
Yeah, you know, I think we beat a weak field today, but this is definitely not his trip. Once he goes a bit further and he's maturing, he's going to win races.
Nice for this win under the belt. Looked your best rider, Bonge, but anything else from your side later on?
No, not really. I just thought this was my best ride today, and I thought my first 3 races was my best ride. Ran second in the previous race. I think the rest I'll be very happy if one of them came out and won, but they maybe got place chances.
What about a horse like Professor X?
Yeah, he's a hard knocker, but you know those horses, they go and win 3 in a row, and then I think
Handicapper gets hold of
get
this.
hold of them. Yeah, if he's there in the finish, he tries very hard. He'll have a chance, but I think the race is very, very difficult.
Things going well with yourself and the sponsor, of course. I saw racing over the weekend. You're getting the mileage for them?
Yeah, and I'm very happy with the sponsor, Pippa, fantastic, and the whole Aventure sponsorship. They're very good to me, and let's hope it keeps going. And to the USers, thanks very much for the ride. And Anton's away, catch a winner.
Before you leave us, around the turn, how things looking at the track?
Yeah, we're not as strong the last 2 years now with the older horses, Obviously, it's a bit difficult because they go overseas, and they're owned by the sheikh. So he wants his horses to race where the stakes are bigger and at his home ground. So it is a bit hard for us in the big races, but we've got nice young horses coming through.
Thanks for that, Bonj.
Thanks very much.
Lovely. Anthony Delpesh has come through with the odds-on favourite here, number 9, Bolt of Light. A popular start to the place accumulator for majority, 9, 4, 7 and 3. That is your provisional result, race number 3. Coming up next, please jot this time down. We're running a bit late, but we're playing catch-up today at Scottsville. 13:50, 10 to 2 will be the start of the Pick 6.